Oh, we're on now. Hey, it's Marconi, and I'm coming to you live from my kitchen, actually, right now, to tell you that today, the podcast you've started to grow and love is not going to be on as normally scheduled. Normally, you can download the latest episode around midnight or so. Nick and I were unable to get together the last couple of days. He's been kind of busy with stuff, and he has some stuff he wants to say on the podcast, but we'll save that for the next time we can get together. And he's traveling today, so I didn't want to put up another podcast without Nick. I just thought, this is my boy. So I thought it'd be better just come on and say, hey, sometimes podcasts happen and sometimes they don't. Podcasting is a choice. And I'd much rather come on and say hello to you and tell you things are okay, but, sorry, there's no podcast today, than just pretend like it didn't happen. Because sometimes it'd be very easy to just, act like not even mention it and just move on, right? But I know better because I've tried that before with you people. And it just doesn't work, and I'm thankful that you guys care enough to notice. So I guess that's a good sign. But podcasting is a choice, and today I choose to podcast to you in the raw. And no, I'm not wearing pants. I am in my kitchen, and I was about to make some food for lunch, which is what you do, right? Because many of you know I work from home for most of the day, and then I go in and do a radio show. So during that course of that day, I do some voiceover work and some blogging and writing, and then I do a podcast with Nick. So I'm sorry that we couldn't do a podcast today, but a lot of stuff going on in the world that I really want to talk about. I encourage you to check out a new blog that I started, and it's going to be pretty cool, I think. It's called Blah Blah Blurg on Tumblr, and if you're savvy to that whole world, check it out. If not, there's usually a couple of links on my Facebook page, so you'll find out. And it's, I think, going to be a really cool blog because a lot of contributors and writers are going to be adding some funny to it. In the meantime, I really highly encourage you to check out YouTube. Have you ever seen that before? No, I am a big vlogger fan. And there are a lot of vloggers, and my top vlogs that I watch are as follows: Shaytards, CTFXC, and my new my Harto. She's got the drunk kitchen. This next meal is going to require some cooking, which is unfortunate. It's pretty funny. You got to check out her, my Harto, on YouTube. And my very, very favorite right now, current favorite, is Daily Grace. And if you're from Portland, you'll appreciate one of her vlogs recently. She was saying, because she's in New York, and she's preparing for the hurricane, and one of the things she got prepared for the hurricane with was Stumptown coffee. And I'm like, hell yeah. So, got to represent PDX. So this is my podcast for today. We'll be back with a full-blown Nick and I podcast, hopefully tomorrow. I'll talk to him this afternoon and see where he's at. I think he's in Dallas. And so what Nick does, you understand, he's a television producer for local, the CW in Portland. And then he goes on his journeys. He goes out of town like every other week. And he does a car show on the internet, on YouTube. Check it out on, what is it called? I don't even remember what the hell it's called. Anyway, I'm sure I'll put the link in the podcast description so you can find where Nick is on the internet. But if you're into cars, it's really cool. And him and I are going to start doing a car channel on this podcast empire we are building. So it should be fun. So check out all the vlogs. I'll put links in the podcast description to all the vlogs I mentioned because I really think you would like them. Because I don't watch a lot of TV. And I got to watch Jimmy Kimmel from last night because he's in Brooklyn, for where he's from. He went back home. But his unfortunate timing was like right when the hurricane hit. So he was unable to do a show Monday. But last night, Jimmy Kimmel did a show with Howard Stern. So I really want to see it because I didn't listen to Howard this morning. And I'm excited to hear. Well, no, I did hear Howard like at 4 a.m, but I was going to sleep. So so I got to see what happened on Jimmy Kimmel last night. So I would watch that. I'm just giving you ideas to fill the void of a podcast not being here today. I would watch Jimmy Kimmel clips on Hulu or YouTube, Jimmy Kimmel Live channel, or Daily Grace, Shaytards, or CTFXC. Or Oh My Hearto, which is I don't know why I'm randomly stumbling over that channel, but it just is funny, so I thought you should watch it. So sorry there's no podcast today. There will be one tomorrow. Swear, promise. And right, Wilhelmina? Wilhelmina? Oh, usually my cat talks like right when I want to talk to her. I wonder if she's... I have this problem, and I don't know, maybe you can help me. I have a Siamese cat, and I have a laundry room with 3 litter boxes in it. Seriously. It's ridiculous. And they're always clean, but my Siamese cat prefers to sometimes randomly go to the bathroom in this corner of my house. So I've had to put down rugs in the corner of my house so she doesn't destroy the carpet. It just needs to be hardwood floor. I mean, then if it was hardwood floors or tile, then it would just make a mess too. It's really annoying. So I have like a carpet, and she goes on that, and it's annoying. But then I can at least throw that in the wash, and it's disgusting too. Like, try to bring someone over to your house, and oh look, the corner. What's that smell? Oh, nothing. My cat just shit on the rug. So I don't know. Does anybody else have that problem? Am I the only one? Please respond in the comments under the podcast description here on Spreaker if you have any solutions. I use this stuff called, what the hell is it called? It's called Nature's Miracle Stain and Odor Remover, and it seems to be the best one that actually does remove the odor and stains and all that kind of stuff. But it's annoying. But I still, yeah. You shit on the carpet. Yeah, she's like, you're outing me on your podcast. Nice going, Dad. So anyway, I don't know. It's annoying because that's the one thing in my life. Like, I hate cleaning up after my cats. And I tell people that own cats, my cats have hairballs, and they're like, what? Are there cats in the world that don't like vom on the floor sometimes randomly? I don't know. Maybe my cats are allergic to everything. Are you allergic to your food? Okay. I don't know if that means yes or no, because I don't really speak cat. If I did, I would ask her, hey, maybe I can ask her, why do you poop on the carpet? Because what? Okay. See, if I could understand that, then I would know the mysteries of why things happen. Well, I'm glad you could join me for this live, impromptu, random, raw podcast, unedited, uncensored, so we could talk about YouTube videos and my cat's pooping habits. Come back for more, won't you? No, seriously, and Nick should be back for tomorrow's episode, so if not, we're going to go on anyway, but I just didn't want to do yet another podcast without Nick, because he's my podcast compadre, man, So until next time, this is Marconi for Nick Miles saying, wait, I'll do it again. Until next time, we'll edit this out in post, even though it's live. Until next time, this is Marconi for Nick Miles saying, buongiorno.